Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of This Week in an Hour. We're your hosts, Jackson,
Brad,
and Luke.
So, we wanted to bring you guys a little update today to start things
Well,
off.
first, you know what's kind of crazy?
What?
Is if we recorded yesterday, we would record it the 14th episode on the 10th. Thursday the 10th.
All right.
it's pretty neat.
Yeah, cool.
Call back, you know.
Anyways, the update. So, our shirts are in. They just got here, so
I can see them from where I'm sitting. A big old box of t-shirts.
we'll probably be sending them out like next week, I'd say. So for those of you who are getting it shipped, I don't know however long the shipping takes, but we're gonna let you guys know. We'll make a post on Instagram here in a few days whenever we're getting ready to ship them and stuff. So just thought
They're looking pretty nice. We're happy with the quality that we got.
yeah.
We are actually putting the logos on tonight, probably. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be.
Yeah, we didn't. We wanted just to
We wanted to ensure the quality was perfect.
make sure that we got good quality shirts from a different website. So then we ordered the logos by themselves, and we're gonna put them on. But I don't know. Next time it might be just easier just to go with.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we might fly through it. It's actually really
Maybe.
easy to do this. From what I understand, it seems like it's not terrible. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Next
or
time
some of you
we'll
guys might be
probably
getting some terrible fucking t-shirts.
Next
Everything's gonna
time
be all like off-centered and
Yeah, hopefully we don't screw
No,
that up.
We'll do the math and then it'll be easy.
We'll get the protractors out.
yeah, compass and such.
Next time we'll probably get a bigger logo too. Like this one's alright.
I like it.
size,
I like small logo t-shirts.
I'd say something like that Blackhawk maybe.
like that. What?
Jesus, this would be huge. Imagine. I would something in the middle. Like,
Yeah,
I
maybe
like-
a little bit smaller
Like
than that.
we bought 4-inch logos. Like when you get like a Supreme box logo, it's
Yeah,
5.25.
4 inches is pretty big. Like,
Yeah, I've been told to be happy with that, really. So. But like a Supreme box logo,
it gets the job done. Right?
No-
It's
nobody's gonna
noticeable.
nobody's gonna complain. I don't. But like a Supreme box logo is 5.25.
Yeah.
Like that would be like the perfect size.
Yeah, I'd say like that size for the lettering, and then like the little logo on top of it.
Yeah, we could definitely explore in the
Yeah.
future, but we
We
appreciate-
wouldn't want to go. I wouldn't go like logo, like the picture that big.
No.
I'd go like the whole thing that big.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like like 5x5
But
roughly.
did we just get
Yeah.
into quilting and we like
We-
quilted this week in an hour?
Then we
quilts?
can sell them for even more because they're
Yeah, quilts are
handmade.
fucking
I guess these are
expensive,
kind of
too.
handmade.
Yeah, these are.
No, we didn't want to sell them.
So
for
if you have
too
like blood
much,
stains on the t-shirts and stuff, that's this week in an hour blood.
but- Brett, actually, I was talking to him the other day. Shout out to Brett Millett. He said that he wanted us to leave his in the packaging and everything. And when we blow up, he's gonna sell it for a lot of money.
We'll sign it for him. It goes down in value once we sign it. He's like, what the fuck? Like, speaking of shout-outs, we do have a shout-out that we definitely need
Yep.
to give.
Big, huge thank you.
This,
to
you know,
Phil.
we should just name this episode after
Thank you, Phil. Episode.
Phil Lowry's fan club. Yeah, Phil Lowry. I mean, we all knew him from school. Good guy. He came in clutch and he gave us, we won't say the exact amount, but he gave us a very, very, very generous donation.
Yes, we were not expecting that. So.
Yeah, at all.
Very greatly appreciated.
Yeah, you're helping us provide better content for sure, Phil. So
Yeah.
Thank
Which
you very
leads
much.
us into our next part of the update. Our mixer's here, so
it's sitting right in front of
It's-
us.
we
doing
aren't
nothing.
using it for this episode because we are crackling right now a little bit. So you can obviously tell sound quality hasn't improved yet, but
Once we get the t-shirts,
that's step one. So
yeah, once the t-shirts are out, we'll order mics. I mean, potentially might have them next week if we can get
Yeah.
ones on Prime.
yeah,
Potentially, because if we can get the t-shirts out by like Monday, maybe we'll see. But yeah, so maybe next week we won't sound like shit. Well, we can't
Probably-
blame us sounding like shit
yeah.
on the mics at least.
yeah.
But yeah, it's.
I'd
exciting.
say probably like 2 episodes from now. Not next episode, but
like 16.
yeah, 16, not 15. But maybe if we're lucky, 15.
If we get something on Prime, I think we could do it.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see.
And we'll have other exciting stuff coming with everything that we're getting. We're putting right back into the brand to try to make better content for everybody and grow our following.
Yeah.
So it's the t-shirt. Everybody that bought t-shirts, we really appreciate it too.
Yeah,
'cause it's
that's-
helping us provide better content.
Yeah, that's amazing that you guys are willing to help support the show. And
Yeah, we really did not expect to be able to sell out even a limited number of t-shirts. Like 18 t-shirts is way
yeah, I didn't
more.
even really think we were gonna sell like more than one.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, it was like us three, our girlfriends maybe buy them. It's like, oh yeah, we
a
sold.
couple family members.
Yeah, wow, we sold 6 t-shirts and
Yeah.
we each paid for them ourselves pretty
Yeah,
much.
But literally, like, within 2 hours maybe of making that story, all 18 spots just filled up,
So I mean,
which was awesome.
welcome to the new Supreme limited drop.
Yeah. no.
We'll write on each tag which shirt it is, like 1 through 18.
Oh.
So then, like, 20 years from now, limited edition. This week get it out. Is Brett selling it on eBay?
$50,000.
Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna keep mine too. I'm not even gonna wear it. But
No,
yeah,
it'll be worth more when you've worn it, because your sweat's gonna be all through it, and people will want to buy it just for that,
I
just so
know
they can
bathwater.
smell it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's what I want to achieve from this podcast is I want to be with some of my bathwater at some point. All right, let's get into the topics. We didn't eat before, so we're not gonna.
I haven't ate yet. Today.
Yeah, me
I'm
neither.
fucking
Well,
hungry.
I'll have a solo talk. I took a frozen salmon fillet out of the freezer the other day and didn't cook it last night, so I made it for breakfast.
Nice.
You know, salmon, jalapeno, garlic butter, lemon.
Yum.
Woo! But yeah, amazing.
That's like MasterChef quality right there.
Pretty much, you know. I actually don't you have to be an amateur chef to get on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I couldn't even.
Home cook.
What?
Home cook. Like.
No, dude, I'm a pro. Gordon Ramsay calls me
Oh,
up.
that's what you're saying.
Gordon Ramsay calls me up. He goes, "How long is it again you cook your salmon for?"
I'm sure he doesn't even know a time. He just knows like what it looks like or what it smells like, and he's like, "Oh, it's done."
He'd see me putting my salmon in tinfoil. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" All right, so Jackson, you were telling us about this one. I never even
Yeah.
heard about this. I was kind of interested.
So, Apple announced the other day that you're actually going to be able to use FaceTime now on like Androids and Windows computers, which is pretty cool.
So
that
Apple's kind of like letting the losers come into the,
Yeah.
the
well,
ecosystem
I think that's
now.
also
They felt
kind of a
bad.
way for them to give like Android users a taste of what Apple provides, so then they can like
the first one's free.
bring them in. But also, I think I feel like they're getting into it a little bit late actually, because like at the start of the pandemic when Zoom blew up and like Microsoft Teams was becoming more popular for like virtual communications for work especially, I feel like Apple missed out. They could have
I
had
think
this
so, too.
product or had FaceTime come out to Androids and Windows at the beginning so that Works could actually use FaceTime and as a competitor to
Yeah.
Zoom and Microsoft
Now I
Teams.
wonder two things with this. One, I'm assuming you're gonna have to make an Apple account on your
Probably.
Android, but this also brings in. Do you think they're gonna bring iMessage to Android eventually?
You know,
Hopefully.
yeah, I hate when I'm texting someone and it's a green box.
Honestly,
It's
anybody
worse
that
for people with Androids though, and like if you get put in a
Group chats.
group
yeah.
chat with a bunch of people with iPhones and you're on Android,
It just doesn't go
good
through.
luck.
No, yeah, you
Well,
can't.
and either just doesn't go through, or they get like 6 different separate messages from that person. So like it'd be like, say me and Jackson, you and like whoever else had an Android, we're in a group chat together, and then you like we message, they just get the message separately. So it's like just a random, like it doesn't even have anything to do with what you talked about with this person prior before. Like it's wild.
Like they'd get a message from me saying like true. Or
Yeah.
something. Like,
Yeah, and they're like, what the fuck?
they're like, they get a random message like, "I'm outside."
yeah.
Holy shit.
I honestly, thinking of it now, anybody that I know that has an Android, I don't even do this like thinking, but I don't text them. Anybody that I know that has an Android, I use Facebook Messenger or Snapchat. Just naturally, I guess, because it's, I don't know. Better.
Yeah, I don't even have that many people like in my contacts that don't have an iPhone, to be honest.
I just don't let them.
Yeah. I don't want that inferior subclass in my contacts list.
Don't we? Is it a significant amount of our people Android that listen to this?
A few.
Thanks for buying a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But no, it'd be interesting if they brought iMessage, because I think they've had talks of doing that.
Yeah.
Because I would like that a lot. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
You could cross-platform, bro.
Yeah, it'd be like the whole cross-platform,
crossplay,
like all the all Xbox and PlayStations and PCs.
you can
are
play
doing that.
that fucking the beer pong on.
Yeah.
8-ball pool.
You guys ever play the beer pong app though, or the game on iMessage?
like, yeah.
It's terrible. It's so hard.
Have you played the battle? I remember when those came
Battleships is
out,
the fucking best one.
Battleships?
Battleships? Yeah.
What was that? There's actually something that they talk about. That I think it's Workaholics. They
It's
do
definitely
Battleships.
a thing I've heard of before,
Yeah.
for sure.
But yeah, it gets pretty wild. You know what's a game? Fuck, what is it called? I got hard into it. Like it was super
Clash of
fun.
Clans.
No, iMessage game.
There's a pool one. There's Battleship. There's a basketball
Manicala.
Oh, I don't know.
It's super fun.
I don't think I've played
Manicala
that
and
one.
Reversey.
Yeah, I haven't played those ones.
They're fucking.
I
wild.
only played those games when they like first came out. We were
I literally don't
in
think I've played
university.
a phone game in years. The only time I ever played phone games was when I was at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, when we were
Thanks,
like
Jim.
sitting in the sub and stuff, we'd play over iMessage, like those ones. But
Yeah, they're fun though. Like at times, like randomly, somebody will be like, "You want to play?" I'm like, "Why not?" And then fucking sweat at it, you know.
Yeah, I just never really got into phone games.
So I'm same except for Clash of Clans.
yeah,
It's taken my
no
life.
free ads. But I've been playing that game for like 10 years now. So this one's kind of big news.
Yeah, you have to explain this because you just kind of mentioned it and.
Wait, which one? No,
Oh.
we skipped one.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still pretty.
This one's kind of big news. It's kind of scary if it actually fully like hits like the last one did, but apparently there's another new strain of COVID out now.
I heard they're
discovered.
calling it Modelo.
Modelo?
It's another beer.
It's another beer from Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
You must not watch UFC.
No, I don't.
Every other ad, Modelo, the beer of fighters.
Jeez.
I don't know. They just said that they found like 20. There's a lot of big sciencey words being tossed around in this article.
Give us a couple tasters. Just throw it. Don't even like read the whole thing. Just give us.
No,
the
yeah.
words.
So they're talking about like how they're testing. They're playing with bat.
Oh,
shit
bats
and piss.
again.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's something about bats in their pee and their poo that they just love. Everyone just loves just toying around with it. Anyways, they found.
I heard it's similar to Play-Doh.
Yeah, it's fun.
Bat guano.
It's like the that magic sand or
Oh yeah. I always wanted to get some of that, but I never did.
Yeah.
It all friggin' like glows in the dark too.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah. Anyways, they found like 24 novel coronavirus genomes from different bat
Yikes.
species, including 4 SARS-CoV-2 like coronaviruses. Basically, what they're saying is that they found like all these different like spin-offs or whatever, but like there's
Quick
a couple
question.
that are like really closely related to.
Yeah.
You
the
say they found
coronavirus.
them on gnomes?
Yes,
There's
they found
gnomes?
them on the gnomes. So there's garden gnomes planted inside these caves, and then bats shit on them.
Are they garden gnomes if they live in a cave?
Wait.
Cave gnomes.
So,
they've
this-
been
Is this Gnomeo and Juliet like
Yes.
the fourth movie? Or-
So, it's the fourth
Okay,
Gnomeo.
I forgot that was a movie. I just thought you made a really shitty pun for a
No,
second.
no,
I was like, what the fuck?
Is this the plot line?
Yes,
to, like,
this is
the
the-
next Gnomeo and Juliet
Surprise!
movie?
This is actually all one big advertisement for the new Gnomeo and Juliet movie, where they they go to a cave and then they
And they
literally
get
just get
shit
shit on by bats.
It's been a year and a half long marketing fucking.
Yeah, this has all
play.
been one big play for the new Gnomeo and Juliet movie.
Actually, I heard that the
Coming
chips
in
that we got
theaters
installed in us,
this
it's
summer.
not 5G. You have Gnomeo and Juliet in you right
Yeah.
now.
Oh.
Yeah, but could you imagine a movie of two gnomes getting shit on by bats?
Yeah, that'd be just.
I bet it's out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to look that up on the
You look
internet.
in the deep dark crevices of the internet. That's out there, I'm sure.
So yeah, basically
Gnome
that was
tube.
our this was our whole conversation on new potential strands of COVID being discovered. On to the next one, I think.
Yeah.
On to new oceans.
That's interesting that we went from COVID to gnome
Gnomes
scat
getting-
porn.
Yeah. Well, to each their own.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The
Different
world's-
strokes for different folks, you know.
Literally.
yeah, so actually speaking of new things being discovered recently, Luke, what's so funny over there?
No. It's even better. I can't see his face, but I know what he's fucking doing.
Brad's looking at me right in the eyes, and it's just
Turning him
mesmerizing.
on.
Very
I mean, yeah.
intimate right now.
Especially because
So yeah, new things discovered. There's a fifth ocean now, actually.
The sixth ocean.
No, fifth.
Very sure there's always been 5.
No, there's a new ocean. The title of this article is actually,
But-
there's a new ocean now. Can you name all 5?
Atlantic, Pacific,
Indian.
Antarctic.
Yeah, those are the only
No,
ones
there's
that I
one
knew.
more.
You could be thinking of maybe something like a sea.
No, there's another ocean down to the west of Australia.
Yeah, that's
Isn't there an Asian ocean?
Whoa.
There's the Arctic, Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian, and then the new one's the fifth one.
Oh, for some reason I thought there was one west of Australia. But
Yeah, the
maybe I
Southern
just always
Ocean.
knew-
So-
maybe I knew that there was a Southern Ocean before.
Yeah. Well, this is down by Antarctica, so.
What?
But-
How do they? What's
Yeah,
the say?
so
How
the
are they
new ocean
classified?
is the Southern Ocean, and it's classified as a new ocean because the the currents down there by Antarctica keep the water so distinct, like apart from all the other oceans. They've just decided that that's a new ocean now.
because it's just different.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I think
Yeah.
Bay of Fundy should be its own ocean.
I mean, there's lots of different seas too,
I
so
was,
you might have been thinking of the South China Sea.
That's probably what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Because that would be around there. Speaking of oceans, I actually was within an ocean the other day.
Oh yeah.
Like you
Went
went
to
in.
New River Beach.
Oh, cool.
Cold as fuck.
Probably.
Cold
Yesterday was
as-
pretty cold,
Dude.
like compared to the heat wave.
I didn't even go in. Like, I walked up to, like, my fucking, like, knees, and I was like,
Yeah.
nah.
See you later.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Beaches are an evil
It's-
place.
Yeah.
And I
I've
fucking
almost been stung
They're all
by a
the devil,
jellyfish
all the
before.
demons.
I
hanging
didn't
out.
we didn't take chairs. We had a fucking beach blanket and then a towel. And I was wearing, like, shorts like this. Like
khakis.
Yeah, like khaki shorts. And I sat down, put a towel underneath me too. I was soaked through in like 3 minutes just from sitting on sand through a blanket and a towel. Like,
So
what kind of sorcery
You
is
probably
happening?
went down
You had
at
ass
low
sweat?
tide and high tide just came out, so the sand was
That's
all
what it
wet.
was. That's what it was. I got
Oh, I
chairs,
thought you
so-
said mad swass or something.
to the point where like my fucking legs are wet. And...
That'd be crazy if that ever happened to someone.
Well, you know anybody? Or-
Yeah. Sometimes when I stand up from chairs, especially wearing sweatpants, I don't want to look down. It's kind of
I can't say my ass sweats that much at all.
no, just a little bit, but I just
What,
feel
not
bad.
Even, just
a
a
little
little
bit.
bit. He just showed like what would be like at least a cap of water.
Yeah. Like the
Oh, I
the
know. I'm never
outline.
sitting on any of your fucking chairs.
Yeah, I know.
here.
I feel bad every time I stand up from chair. I'm like, oh my god. I'm embarrassed. Like, hide that.
You're
It's
sweating
just
enough.
something that just how I have to hold myself back. I'm just wanting to bury my face in it.
So you're saying you sweat enough though?
I'm
that
a big sweater.
Your sweatpants don't absorb it, and your underwear don't absorb it.
I mean, it's just the friction between my pants and the chair. The moisture gets trapped down there.
Dude, normalize swass.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I'm glad that I don't have this affliction.
A lot of adult males have this problem, Luke. Help normalize swass.
We'll develop our own thing like Viagra, but it's so your ass doesn't sweat. What would we
Dude, I'd
call
take
that?
it.
An ass.
Swassless.
Go to this week in our store to buy some ass slassless. That'll be our next draw.
Yeah.
Just a
Fuck
butt
t-shirts,
plug.
we're into pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. Big Pharma, here we come. That's where all the money's at.
But yeah, New Ocean, pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was just about to
I don't know how we went from New Ocean to
Swass.
Swass, but here we are.
Probably because they're both liquid.
True. True.
The amount that I leave behind.
It's like a,
No, I
it's
just
like a, it's like a
it's
sludge.
not actually that much when you look at it. It's like it's
When
just
you look at when you really dissect my butthole.
like it's not like I'm leaving cheek implants of fucking swass. in a chair.
I'm gonna start fucking disinfecting my couch after you leave.
Oh yeah, I probably would. No, just kidding. But
But yeah, New
not
Ocean's
actually.
cool. That's nice.
Yeah, so
Thanks.
Apple, they
Yeah, speaking of new, Apple has just released, or this is actually big though. So they've changed all their audio.
like the puddles you leave.
There's
on
a
the couch.
yeah, like the puddles I leave on the chairs and couches.
Any
But
sort of surface.
there's been a lot of big news this week. So audio,
We're
the
gonna
type
go
of
over it in an
audio
hour.
that that's what the name of the show is. The type of audio that's on or that was on Apple Music for the longest time was stereo audio, and now they've changed it so it's
I thought it was GIFs.
spatial audio. So spatial
Better.
audio, it's a lot better, more high quality, and they have like partnered and used the Dolby Atmos like technology to help
It sounds
like,
way better.
yeah to
It
help
does.
it
That's one thing that I actually
enhance
do
it.
kind of go hard at is audio quality and stuff like that. And I noticed a big difference when I update it in the quality of specific audios because not all albums are.
No, not all albums have like the spatial audio now.
Recorded and
Yeah.
mastered in that specific
Yeah.
way. But just generally, the audio quality is better on these new files.
A lot of like big albums, like big named albums, are all spatial audio now.
and
and
like even old albums.
They've remastered old albums to like there's a Marvin Gaye album that got remastered.
But yeah, it's
Um,
awesome. Jeez. Yeah, so I've found a big difference
No.
since I updated.
yeah, I have another thing about it too.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, the difference between spatial audio and studio audio is that spatial audio, you're basically right in. Bro, what are you doing? You're basically right in the middle of everything, so it's basically surround
Well, it's
sound
like
in your
gaming.
ears.
When you game, it's spatial audio
Yeah,
because that's the whole thing that you can hear. You know when a gun goes off in a game, they're to your right.
yeah,
Well, it depends on whose headset you're wearing, I think. But yeah, sure.
But like some tracks, I know that like they'll do a thing where one instrument starts in your right
Yeah.
side and the other starts in your left, and then
Yeah.
it'll merge once it like goes together.
But now too with spatial audio, it's not like your headphones are the center of the music, your phone is. So if your phone is like over to the left more, it's gonna the sound's gonna be coming more from the left. If your phone's over to the right, it's gonna be coming more to the
Really?
right. Yeah.
That's
So it's like it wants you to be like basically
on your
the
phone.
singer, and then everything's gonna be coming in around you. So then, like most people listen to music and their phone's like in their pocket or whatever, so you're gonna be right in the center anyways. But like if
Well-
your phone was like over here, the sound's gonna be coming from like mostly
I
to
wonder why
your
my
left
music
and
sounded
stuff.
so weird when I was 75 feet away from my phone.
I could barely hear
It
it.
was on max volume. All I heard was. Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that's really cool, and that's big for the audio industry because the audio industry hasn't really changed much. And
Would you consider yourself an audiophile, Jackson?
what's that?
People that are like really hard on audio quality. and,
Oh
like,
yeah,
They go deep into like where they're like. A lot of like true audiophiles will have like mixers that they run their music through to listen to music, and they'll have specific settings for specific songs or
Well, I mean,
albums.
these headphones I bought like 6 years ago now, but they were like $400 when I bought them. So.
Audio, and that's like the crazy thing is that's like entry level to all. There's a
Oh yeah, there's
on
like
Reddit,
thousands of dollars.
but these
worth
guys
of
will have
stuff.
like $2,000 Sennheisers, and then they'll have a mixer that's another like $2,000 that they play their music through, and then they like tweak to like, oh, it needs 0.1 more gain for this album.
Yeah.
And stuff. It's fucked. But hey, I'm the
I
same way.
appreciate the better sounding quality audio.
Me too. Big
And,
I
like,
can tell a huge difference.
Once
too.
I get a house and I'm all settled down, like I actually want to have like a movie theater room or at least really good. I want to get the Dolby Atmos like sound system because it's really cool. So if there's noises happening on the screen that are like supposed to be above, you'll actually hear it above because it'll bounce it off the ceiling and it'll like direct. It's the same thing as what
theaters.
the Apple's doing now.
Yeah.
Like Apple's basically bringing that theater concept to your headphones,
Which is awesome.
which is really cool. And that's going to give them an edge over Spotify, unless Spotify is adapting that technology too. But I only saw it was Apple Music, so I didn't hear anything about Spotify.
Well, Apple Music costs more, doesn't it? It's the same.
Well, I think it's the same for the basic membership. It's like $9.99 for one person, and it's like $14.99 for a family. And that's up to like 4 devices
I
or
personally
something.
would never even consider going Spotify. Like
I mean, I have Spotify for free, and when I'm playing Xbox, like it's on there, so it's nice. I'm not gonna pay to remove the ads though. But like Apple Music, you can't get it for free, so that's one thing Spotify has over them. And another thing with Apple though, like I'm still on the student plan, so I only pay $4.99 a month, which is like crazy
I get
good.
too lazy to ever do that
Because
so.
I download so much music, like it'd be even worth it to have the family plan, even if you download one album, because one album's gonna cost you like $15-$20.
I feel like not many people like I don't.
And I used to buy music on iTunes
I did
like
too,
back
and then
in the
once
day.
Apple Music came, I went Apple Music.
Yeah.
The only time I spend money on music is I'll buy vinyls, but that's
Yeah, I want to get a record player.
It's better audio. It's the highest quality audio you can get is vinyl.
Well, it's like direct, like.
Well, it's non-binary.
Yeah.
It's a true sound, which is kind of interesting. But that's another whole audiophile thing where people are like, vinyl sounds better because it's not code, man. It's the real sound waves.
Yeah.
But it's kind of odd being that into that audio stuff. So maybe we could transfer over to Fox News Odd News.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of audio talk going on there. I had no clue what the fuck was going on.
Brad's not a big
Brad's
audio
I
guy.
use the headphones that come in my phone's box. And that's the ones I use.
And that's the ones I use, and that's the ones I need.
Or he doesn't even use headphones
I
half
have
the
a
time.
$25 Xbox headset. That's all I need.
That's all I need. Actually, it wasn't even that. I don't even know what my.
He uses like old Astros, so they would have been like.
It's sick.
I think they're A40s too, so they would have been like $200 back in the day, but they're what, like
The
6
shitty
or
thing
7
about
years
Astros
old
is,
or
like,
something.
You
They're
can buy nice Astros. They're really good for gaming, but they suck for music because they're set up for gaming.
Yeah, like that's what I use Astro for gaming.
Yeah, that's what I used to.
I like them better than my
I use
Turtle
Astros
Beaches
for
that I
my
used to
Xbox,
have.
but I don't really play Xbox. And for PC, I use my Bose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for PC you can get a lot better options.
You could use your fucking Beats and stuff. Like at that point, you go to fucking nice headphones. Like Astros are nice and all, but like a gaming headset doesn't compare to true headphones at all. So yeah, Fox News Odd News.
Yeah. We get a lot this week. Like a lot.
We can just run through like a few and we'll just
run
run through them quick.
Honestly, we'll start with the first one because it's pretty odd news. Petition urging Jeff Bezos to buy and eat the Mona Lisa gains steam.
See,
I personally think they're going to the wrong billionaire for this one. Jeff Bezos, he's not a wacky cool guy. You get Elon Musk with a fucking thing to go buy the Mona Lisa.
I don't think you can buy the Mona Lisa though.
Oh, yes, you could.
Well,
the right of it, money talks, anything.
Yeah, but I don't know why you'd want to deface something like that. Like it's part of history. Like
because that you'd be a part of history. It's like you're
already a part of history if you're a billionaire though.
There was this beautiful painting.
the
I don't think that's
founder of
necessarily true.
Amazon. Yep, not gonna be part of history.
But I don't think generally all billionaires are part of history because there's fucking thousands of billionaires now.
I don't know if would there be thousands?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of billionaires now.
Point is, don't eat the fucking Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
No, I'm all for it.
No.
Change the name to Elon Musk. Elon will fucking eat that. That'd be hilarious, I think.
No.
You'd be fucking put down. Put it here first.
He should eat all the. You know what? Fuck
If
it.
he eats it, someone's putting him down.
Mona Lisa, every single Van Gogh piece that's ever been around, every Picasso, he just makes a fucking art salad and just fucking dummies it.
The next one's historic doorknob taken from Tybee Island Lighthouse found in Indiana. But I feel like nobody knows what the fuck that is.
A doorknob. Ooh.
How about this one? Virginia bear rescued after getting itself stuck in factory ceiling.
What was it trying to get? It was at the honey factory or
Maybe.
something? Like,
Let's just assume it was at the honey factory. Maybe it
and he
was
was
a
trying to
real
make
blue
his
bear.
escape out the ceiling and he got stuck.
What if he was dressed in? Well, I guess what doesn't it say?
A
He
little
was
red
dressed in
vest.
Yeah,
black?
what if the bear dressed himself up in
Yeah, in all
different
black,
clothes?
and then stole all the honey from the thing, and it
Oh,
was-
like he put a spy suit on
Yeah.
and like rappelled down in, and as he was on his
like,
way
the
out, he
secret
got
ops
stuck.
stuff.
Instead of a cat.
But then I realized that's
burglar.
actually
A bear burglar.
it's a black bear, so he's already dressed for the part. He's
Yeah.
already got a spy suit on.
It'd be. Maybe he has like the turtleneck, like Arthur's
Oh yeah,
turtleneck.
he'd definitely be rocking the turtleneck.
Yeah. You have to
Um,
tactical turtleneck, man.
Exactly. How else is he supposed to get in there and do his job?
Tactical bear neck.
Speaking of climbing inside
What would
things,
a bear neck be? Just super fucking
Super
big.
wide.
And it goes like around your shoulders.
Your neck would look like a chode.
super fuzzy. Speaking of chodes, California man climbs inside farm equipment, gets trapped for 2 days.
Wait,
Why would you
Yeah.
climb inside a piece of farming equipment?
Fix it.
It's California man. He's probably fucking liberal.
I mean, unless they were unless they were actually like a farming
It's
equipment
Cali-
mechanic or
It's California.
something.
He's probably twacked and then fucking thought he was going to fucking
But
Zoltan.
like, you don't mess
McClellan.
around with farming equipment. One of my my great uncles had a few of his fingers chopped off from farming equipment.
Was he a great uncle or was he like that way in your?
yeah.
like
Like,
great-
was he-
like
was
my
he your great
grandfather's
uncle, or
brother?
was he just
Okay,
like
so
great
he wasn't
uncle?
like it. Yeah. It's
I mean,
like
he was alright, I guess.
Oh,
he
so he
wasn't.
was just your. He was a great. He was a great uncle. not
I didn't spend that
great.
much time with him. But yeah, and also one of my great grandfathers too had a few fingers cut off in the farming equipment, so
He was just naturally like this.
Brad and Luke are making hand signals to each other here. I think they alright. Enough of that.
Come see great uncle.
Speaking of great uncles, Canadian gender reveal party sparks wildfire. Couple fined $500.
Yeah, that
Not
happens
bad.
all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Those fires are piece of fucking.
Gender reveals have killed more people than sharks.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's a fact.
I think there's only like 14 or 15 shark deaths a year. Honestly, I don't think there's not too many.
No, and literally, like there was just a video I watched not too long ago where there was like had been like a handful of people killed by sharks, but there was actually more people killed by gender reveal parties.
Yeah, that's
Like
Ridiculous.
That's actually kind of
well,
fucking
people go to like
sad.
stupid
Lengths,
extents
yeah.
to
Wonder if they'll
do
make-
like something original. Like I don't care that much.
I
Like
No.
got a new movie idea for us. You remember how that movie with the girl that got her arm bit off? The
By
surfer?
shark?
yeah,
Yeah.
Soul
It's like-
Surfer.
so you know how there's a huge movie? Why wasn't we made a movie? A surfer loses their arm.
To
and
add a
it's like
gender
reveal
reveal.
party. And
It's a sequel.
it's about them coming back to like surf again.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll call it.
That's our what, fourth movie idea now or something.
What will we call it though?
Why don't we just get into the movie? We're in big pharma now. We're in the movie industry. Like
It's all about diversification.
yeah. Building the brand.
All right, let's get one more Fox News odd news up in here, and then we'll.
There's a lot of Fox News odd news. We probably won't run through them all.
We'll get one more. You find us the best one there is, Brad, and we'll
The best one.
best one.
Or if you can't decide, two more quick ones.
There's two more good ones.
Okay.
Okay. This is fast food related.
Oh, nice.
Jackson's favorite.
Alabama man says he stole vehicle because God told him to do it.
How is that
How's
fast
the,
food related?
It's not actually at all. I'm just fucking around. That is the first one actually was, and I just wanted to go off it. The McDonald's customer threatened to execute everyone when he couldn't get a Happy Meal.
Jesus.
You can say he wasn't very happy.
Wait, do you guys want to think? Where do you think he's from before we get into
Florida.
Florida.
Do you want to do Florida?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if he's actually from Florida.
Turns out he's from Canada.
The suspect is also accused of threatening multiple people with what appeared to be a gun. Ooh.
Florida.
Probably his
Virginia.
fingers.
Virginia.
That's close enough. Somewhere down south.
Close enough, it's America.
Literally. Oh, look at this guy, huh?
Oh, he looks like he would threaten some people.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, the whole
And
thing
yeah,
about
back to that religious thing. Yeah, they're
Alabama
crazy
said they stole a
religious down
vehicle.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy that. So when I lived in St. John, we lived in an apartment building, and there was a guy that lived underneath us that we would hang out with once in a while. He was a decent guy, and then he kind of just went down off the deep end, and he got evicted from the apartment. And then he showed up like 2 weeks later, knocked on our door. We opened it. He's like, "I need a knife. God told me my mission in life is to get back into that apartment." And we're like, yeah, 1 second. We'll go get the knife. Closed the door, locked it, and just went.
Went on about your lives. Probably a good thing. This is actually even better. I clicked on the news article. An Alabama man accused of stealing a vehicle from a fire station announced his candidacy for mayor, flirted with a reporter, and admitted to stealing a vehicle with God's help, all within the span of less than a minute.
Jeez. That's
He
impressive.
does move quick. And you know what? You do have to
That's
hand
like
it to
some
him.
GTA shit right there.
It
Stealing a
was
fire
actually Trevor
truck.
Phillips. That's wild. America sounds like just the wackiest place.
It really does.
Sometimes it sounds like a cool place to live because a lot of things are cheap down there and whatnot, but there's so many like negatives to living there, like the healthcare system, the crazy people.
Yeah,
Just-
I think the
there's so-
negatives definitely
Yeah.
outweigh the positives. I'd personally definitely, if I say tomorrow they told me you can't live in Canada anymore, I'd go to Europe.
Oh, 100%.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Norway or something like that. Sweden. Yeah.
Sweden. All the
Well,
way.
they have the best education systems over there. Their healthcare is really good too. And
They get 80% on of their salary too when they're on
Jeez.
like mat leave and stuff like that.
oh, that's good.
Yeah, they have a lot of great benefits.
Yeah, the scenery over there and stuff is amazing, like unbelievable.
Yeah, the scenery is amazing there.
Beautiful scenery.
Yeah, love the scenery. Yeah.
We're
Ha.
off the Fox News
Yeah,
studios
yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Still sort of
still
odd.
pretty kind of odd.
So EA, all three of our
Electronic Arts,
favorite game company.
the scammiest game
Fuck
company.
EA.
ever.
We will take a hard stance on this podcast. Fuck EA. I'm sure you guys agree.
I'm
Shit.
sure I've spent about $500 on EA products.
Jackson, you've spent more than $500 on it. You've spent $500 in 1 year on packs on a game, I'm sure.
No,
Yes.
over multiple games.
Between NHL and Madden in 1 year, you've spent over $500 on that.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
But yeah, so they got hacked and a source code was stolen from one of their games that are going to be coming out. And apparently they took the matchmaking information for FIFA 21 and they also took the source code for Frostbite, which is their anti-cheat in their...
That's not good.
Well, Frostbite's their engine and their anti-cheat.
Yeah.
So...
Gonna
EA's
get
fucked.
the old workaround on the cheats.
Oh, I'm so sad. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad that the Star Wars games have moved away from EA. Like someone else bought them, and like they're not going to be produced by that greasy, only caring about money.
I am
Game
excited for
company.
the next Battlefield, though.
Is that made by EA?
Yes.
Oh.
But it's not EA. It's a company EA owns, produces it.
Okay.
But they're typically not as greedy, which is nice. I think it's because I think Battlefield's probably their highest seller.
Yeah.
So they know they make enough money off of it that way.
I don't think there's any packs in Battlefield.
There is microtransactions
Yeah.
for skins.
Microtransactions, Jackson, huh? You like the sound of those, bud?
Yeah. Yes.
Jackson, can you take a hand in your pants? But yeah, fuck EA. Basically, I'm glad it happened. I wish I did it personally. But moving away from a company, I guess it's kind of an organization that I actually support.
Oh yeah, I love this organization.
second favorite space program.
Behind SpaceX.
SpaceX. Come on, what, Brad? We gotta push our own brand, dude.
SpaceX. Jackson getting absolutely buggered.
What?
Yeah,
Nothing
so
but-
NASA.
I didn't even.
Sounds like somebody forgot our pact when we turn 80 years old.
No,
Oh,
when we turn 150 now, remember?
Oh, that's
Sorry, I
It
just
was-
zoned
so
out.
we-
I
because we'll
saw a
have-
notification on my phone and I didn't even hear what you guys said.
We're gonna get the Guinness World Record for highest combined age in a three-way. 450.
Right.
That's right.
I wonder if that's a world record.
Oh, 100%.
I'm gonna look it
I
up
hope
after.
well,
Well,
Guinness
something
doesn't
tells
do.
I'm not gonna
Guinness-
look up the video, but I'm gonna look up the record.
Don't lie. You're gonna look up the video. Guinness doesn't do sex records, but there
Oh.
is a website that does sex records.
Okay, great, perfect.
Good. Hopefully it's not very graphic.
Or hopefully it is. Who knows?
Teach their own, really.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, back to the NASA
Yeah,
thing.
ooh.
What were
Back
you
on track.
what were you saying here, Luke?
NASA announced that they're gonna have two space sex missions. I mean, space missions to. No, they're spending $500 million between two missions to send.
Originally, I thought that
Probes.
was $500. I was like, wow.
Wow,
cheap.
that's really cheap. I mean, 500
We could do
million
it.
I thought
between
you,
two
I thought you were
missions
saying
is
that they were
pretty
doing
cheap.
two missions like together in order to like save $500. I was like, that's kind of fucking.
Jeez,
Fancy,
if they were that skimp,
Yeah,
like,
I know. I was
that'd be
like,
kind of.
jeez.
That they're going to send probes to Venus. We haven't been there in a while. Actually, here's a funny.
I
thing.
saw that.
Speaking of NASA and like their spending, when they first sent up the first female astronaut, they like planned for her time and all that, and they didn't really like. It was just a bunch of old fucking dudes, so they didn't know how much to send. So it was like she was going up for like 6 months, and they sent up with her like 15,000 tampons. or something.
Jesus.
Just a couple.
Oh, it was like just the most excessive amount ever.
They should have done their research or something, or at least asked her. Like, why wouldn't when you're sending someone up? Why don't you take that person's like make a list of what you need?
Imagine how much space that would take up. Like,
Yeah, that would like increase the amount of fuel that
Oh,
consumption too.
That,
like,
it probably cost them $25,000 alone in fuel. More than that. To set
Yeah.
that up.
like that's just ridiculous.
I thought it was hilarious. So it's like, yeah.
She just brings them out and like throws them out into space.
But yeah, I think that's exciting. We touched on them going to Venus last week.
Yeah.
And then the other Earth news. Jesus, all news is about
Earth news. That's what we'll be saying here in 20 years probably
I
when
hope
we're on
so.
Mars. Like, Earth news this week.
We'll have to start 2 podcasts. We'll have This Week in an Hour on Earth and This Week in an Hour on Mars.
Yeah,
But-
hopefully.
Jackson, how about you lead us into the next space topic?
Oh, yeah. So the biggest ever recorded explosion happened in the universe recently, and it was really close to us. It was only 1 billion light years away from us, which actually, in the whole grand scheme of the universe, it's 20 times closer than any other like large blast of that magnitude. So technically, it is kind of it is close to us on that scale, but
The aliens are getting closer.
not that close to us. In
The aliens, they're getting closer.
yeah, well, it wasn't unless it's some Death Star or
I was
something.
literally about to say
But,
the Death Star blowing up.
It was
Star Wars is actually happening.
Yeah.
it was a star collapsing on itself, forming a black hole. So it was actually a really cool like. It would have been
Sounds like my inner thoughts.
yeah. It would have been a really cool
Just
like
think, Star Wars. It says a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
yeah, true.
Maybe it happened
So-
a billion years ago.
Star Wars is happening
And it-
right now.
Well, no, it happened a billion years ago. It took a billion years for
Well,
the
yeah.
light to travel.
Yeah, but happening right now for us because we can see it. But that's
Yeah.
a billion years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, still something really cool that was observed in our lifetime.
Another interesting little.
And actually, the picture does look like a Death Star blast. So
I think that's what it is. Then
I think that's exactly what happened.
they're hiding it from us. Disney did it. They're being practical with the next one.
yeah,
They're like, yeah, CGI's too expensive. Let's build a Death Star a billion light years away. But Roblox, I'm sure everybody knows what Roblox is from being kids.
Fun time.
they're getting sued for $200 million for illegal use of music.
Wow.
I don't think they're gonna ever financially recover from that.
Actually, Roblox is like, I know a lot of people are invested in Roblox, but their stock's actually worth a fuck ton.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's just I fucking
I
apparently
wouldn't have thought they were like a public traded.
apparently kids still love Roblox. Let's see here. I'm about to look
I
up-
never even honestly I never even really played that. I've been on the game like a couple times.
So a Roblox share is worth $92.
Jeez.
Yeah, and it's up.
Isn't it kind of like a
Lego
competitor to Minecraft?
No, because
No.
the reason it's so popular is it's free and you can do anything, but it's I don't know. I don't think I think it'd be a closer competitor to like something like RuneScape, where it's like those free games that you can just download and play.
Oh.
Personally, but I mean you never know. And then I found this. It's kind of an interesting little topic to wrap up on. The COD commissioner didn't realize that Call of Duty had a commissioner like
me
professional
neither.
sports leagues,
Well, there's been a lot of talk. I'll let you keep going.
esports and all that.
Yeah.
I invested in an esports company actually this week because I was like, it's gonna go off. But he shut down because these guys were talking publicly where he didn't want people to know about this, about how all of them fucking rip Adderall while they play fucking Call of Duty. No surprise at all.
I've had friends who've done that, so
I've heard of people doing Adderall in gaming a ton, especially in competitive, and it's gotten to the point in some different esports leagues that they piss test for Adderall. Because like in League,
I mean, yeah,
stuff like that, CS:GO, like it's a.
you have to
big
do drug tests and everything else, so why not esports too?
thing. Yeah. So you can roll. Like you could be absolutely.
Yeah, you could be
juiced
right on the
fuck up,
steroids,
but no Addy.
yeah.
But I'm sure there's some loophole though where there's people that are fake diagnosed with things that require Adderall, because there is a thing in the UFC, people juiced legally but being diagnosed with low testosterone count and then getting testosterone replacement therapy when they didn't actually need it. So then they were juicing legally.
Yeah.
So I'm sure
Little
that there's a thing with
workarounds.
that, because if somebody had ADHD, they can get prescribed Adderall.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I would love to see what this COD commissioner looks like, because I just picture all the other
Just a
sports.
big old neck beard.
Maybe, yeah. I would just picture, Gary Bettman, but like 10 years younger.
Same shoes, neck beard, and lots of hair.
Yeah. And everybody boos him when he goes on stage. Boo, you got the AUG nerfed.
Jesus. Yeah, there's one more thing that I was gonna bring up. I brought it up on our Instagram on Wednesday. I don't know. You guys probably haven't seen it yet, and I won't really go in depth about it. But Loki, the new series, streaming on Disney Plus now.
Your cat?
Yeah, my cat is also named Loki.
So that's how he dodged the draft, was he's a movie star.
Yeah. Oh right, the cat draft in Australia.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's actually, I think it's gonna be a really good series for Marvel. The first episode was pretty good. Owen Wilson's in it too.
Wow.
Yeah. But
What is Owen Wilson playing in the Marvel?
he's one of the main guys. Like,
Oh, Jesus.
so it's like
Best Owen Wilson movie.
Cars.
Who's he in Cars?
Lightning McQueen.
Is he actually? Oh, shit. I was thinking
Ka-chow.
Drillbit Taylor's a really good movie, I think. I thought it was funny.
Marley and Me.
Yeah? I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Shanghai Nights.
Honestly, like anything with him and Vince Vaughn.
Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
His
seemed.
brother's pretty funny too, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Luke Wilson. isn't
Luke
it?
Wilson.
Yeah. Copied my name.
Yeah.
Except he spells it different.
Spells it the good way.
No,
The
he spells it
normal
the
way.
English way.
I spit on you.
You and your so much French culture.
I'm the least French
Luc
speaking
Boudreau.
person here.
But yeah, I thought I'd bring that up. Let us know on Instagram what you guys thought of the first episode, because I'd love to talk about it with somebody. It was pretty
I
good.
still need to borrow your Disney Plus,
Yep.
so I need to watch all the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian is unreal.
Yeah, I watched the first like 2 episodes.
And actually
I mean, I'm not going to do that, Disney. I'm going to pay for it myself. Don't you worry.
I actually really liked Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought that was really good. Some people didn't really like it that much, but I
Have you
did.
watched?
WandaVision was okay, but I preferred Falcon and Winter Soldier.
What the fuck is going on outside?
I don't know. Someone's like
Sounds
beating
like-
on your
yeah, it
house
sounds
or
like
something.
something's happening out there.
All right, so I think that's going to bring it to the end of the episode today, other than the hockey talk, which we'll get to after the conclusion here. But yeah, so thank you guys for supporting the show again. Like, we really appreciate it and couldn't thank you enough. We're probably going to be having those shirts out sometime next week. Like, we'll get them out. Also, if you're not already, go check us out on Instagram. You can find all our links there for all our social medias. You can find us on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, whatever you're listening to right now. If you could give us a rating, like, we don't have that many ratings, but it would really help us out if you gave us a rating. It would boost us up and get us out there to more people so that we can get more listeners, because we really want to build the show up. We
Tell your
want to
friends
make
about us.
we want to make some good content, and we're just excited to continue on this podcast journey. Like, it's fun.
Yeah,
We're having a good time.
The biggest way that it spreads is by word of mouth. So if you can tell anybody you think you'd be interested, that'd be great. And
Yeah.
well, thank you everybody.
Thank you all for listening again, and have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Dessert, please.
And we're back with the hockey talk. Big week in the NHL this week. Brad's,
Emotionally distraught.
yeah, I don't blame him. Don't blame him at all. But we're going to
Super
save that
disappointing.
one. We're going to go over the other series before. So, Montreal Canadiens sweep the Winnipeg Jets.
Just absolutely everything we said about them. They've just shit down our throats.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess Montreal in 7 was a thing.
Yeah. But
Didn't think they're. I don't know. I guess I didn't think they were gonna get by Winnipeg.
they
but
go and sweep Vegas.
yeah, I hope they sweep Vegas. That'd be fucking hot. Fuck Vegas.
And then the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
Jesus.
Um,
I mean, at least that's an actual little team.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I think you know what, Tampa Bay would probably beat the Carolina Panthers at hockey.
Yes.
So,
I'm not overly surprised by that.
I'm kind of upset.
I thought Carolina would have gave them more of a series.
Rob Brendamore came out and said that he thinks Andre Vasilevsky is the best goalie he's ever seen play hockey.
Yeah.
Like, he said that that was the best goalie play he's seen, the way he was shutting them down. He's like, we couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
I think some injuries on Carolina definitely affected it.
Yeah.
Trocheck was out.
It's tough, but I guess it's the playoffs, and now we got Vegas. Now we got Tampa and the Islanders.
The Islanders beat the Bruins in 6, like somebody here predicted.
Yeah,
I
it was
guess-
me, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Me and my hockey knowledge. I obviously foresaw that.
Yeah. Name me 2 players on the New York Islanders.
Okay. Matt Barzell
Yeah.
and Carter Hart. Nope,
No.
he's on the Flyers.
He's what?
He's on the Flyers.
Yeah.
Jordan Eberle.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey, I played some HUD.
What? One more for a bonus point. The dinosaur is on there.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
I played some HUD. I know some names.
I guess the next week's name would be Varlamov, probably.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of
Anders Lee.
star power on that team, but
Ola. Nicholas Letty.
yeah.
But, and then, finally, Brad, I'll say it so people don't hear the crack in your voice as you say it. The Vegas Golden Knights take the series in Game 6 against the Colorado Avalanche.
Wait, if you listen really closely, I think you can hear the tear running down Brad's cheek.
I heard his heart break from over here.
It did. It broke last night. I was completely upset. I don't know. They just didn't play the
There's no
series.
piece of drywall that is still in.
No, there's nothing safe in that house anymore.
Brad's fists are black and blue.
All
They
of
have
his
casts
roommates
on
hid.
them.
Like, the game ended and they went to their rooms. They're like, okay, good night.
I think they evacuated the house. I don't even think they stayed in there.
No, I mean, it is what it is.
I would have actually liked to see Colorado make it to the Cup Finals. That would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, it would have been
Same
nice.
here.
Fuck Vegas. Colorado played poor in game 3 and 4. Like, from periods 2 and 3 in game 2, they sucked. They shouldn't have won the game, but they did. And then game 3 and 4, they just didn't even show up to play. It was disgusting. And then game 5 and 6, they played better, but just couldn't bury their chances, I think, was the biggest problem. And it is what it is, but now we have Vegas and Montreal. I want to say, fuck you, Vegas.
Montreal 4.
Montreal in 4.
I'm
No, I'm saying it just because I hate Vegas, so fuck them. I'm gonna go Montreal in 7.
gonna go Vegas in 5.
I'm gonna go
Probably more
Montreal in
realistic.
6.
Wow, hot take.
And
You never
then
know. You never know what could happen. It's a fucking
Lightning
playoffs,
versus
baby.
Islanders. I've got Islanders in 7.
Yeah, I just don't want to see the Lightning
Islanders in
succeed.
actually, I'm gonna. You know what? I've been hot every time I've said this. Islanders in 6.
Yeah. I'll go Islanders in 7 just because I want to see someone different.
I'm gonna say Tampa in 4.
Oh shit!
Oh baby, he's got the sweep.
Hot takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of Tampa,
It's either gonna go Tampa in 4 or Islanders in 5.
Heard it here first, folks.
it's either gonna be
You
one.
might not be wrong. Like you never know what can happen.
and
I think
it's-
we got all our bases covered there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess Tampa in either 4, 5, 6, or 7, or the Islanders in either 4, 5, 6, or 7. But
So-
speaking of Tampa Bay, Dougie Hamilton came out after the game. They asked him, how did you think of the series? He's like, well, we're playing a team that's $18 million over the salary cap. But he doesn't blame them for it. He said basically, it's within the rules that they can do that. And another amazing dynasty actually did it one time, quite recently. Or I'd say the best team of the 2010s.
Oh, your favorite team that you're wearing a shirt of right now?
Yeah. I wore it just for this, just so I could hype them. No. But yeah, so I wonder if they will make some kind of change.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The rule. I think the league needs to sit down and take a long, hard look at whatever the fuck they're
I think
doing.
another issue too is that the state tax. We're gonna say like fucking biz here. State tax, like that's just not fair either. So basically, for people that don't know, Florida doesn't have income tax within the state. So players that play in Florida are making significantly more money than other players, and so players could sign for $2-3 million less and still come out ahead if they play in Florida.
Yeah, like the Mitch Marner in Toronto is a good example of like he's getting his contract says 11 and whatever, or whatever it is, but he's not bringing in.
Wasn't it
nearly-
Braden Point makes the same amount of money
Yeah,
as Mitch
and
Marner, and Braden
it's like
Point's on like
6 something.
6.5 or almost $7 million contract. He's making more than a guy on an 11.5 contract in Canada.
Yeah,
So they need to do some form.
the league
of
needs to look at a lot of things.
So in Canada, does it like the tax based on the province too, or is it
Well, it's
just
based on where
is it a
it's based on
Canadian
where you're
wide?
taxed where you make the money.
Yeah,
So the reason Florida and them make more money is they play minimum 41 games at home where it's no tax. Plus they play each other 3 to 5 times in the season. So you're looking at 46, 47 games.
But I mean, so like is in Canada the Canadian teams?
when
So
they play at home, they get taxed 41 games at home, like at the rate of their province.
Okay.
But that's like simplifying it a lot because technically, like all NHL players are double taxed because they make money in Canada and they make money in America. So
Yeah.
you pay Canadian tax and American tax. So you get fleeced.
yeah, there should be like a league wide rule or
A league-wide tax.
league wide tax rate or
But
something.
it would be really complicated, but I think it needs to be done.
Yeah, it
Also-
should be just like an average of
so much.
all the states and provinces combined to make like, an average tax
Or maybe
rate.
include tax in their contract.
Yeah,
So that you're making
true.
$12 million a year Well, maybe contracts should become post-tax.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of things I gotta look at.
Yeah, I think that's probably the hardest one to combat.
I want fucking George Peros' head too. They should fire him. I don't like. There's just no consistency in player safety at all. Zero. Did you see that Andre Palat hit where he literally caught what's his name on Carolina square in the head with his elbow, like
Chicken winged him.
literally, like, and that's not suspended. Kadri had a similar play, and he's got 8 games because he's a repeat offender for something he did 3 years ago.
Is Kadri gonna have? He'll be.
No, he's good.
He would have
now.
played the next game.
Yeah.
Shifley's gonna miss the first game of the season.
Yeah.
His pregame. How does it work? Does he get to play in preseason and then he's suspended for a regular season?
Yeah, I
game?
believe that's how it would work.
It's dumb.
There's just it's so annoying when like players like Ryan Reeves and Tom Wilson can go out and do things and then not get suspended even though they're repeat offenders, and then players like Kadri who did something 3 years ago in the playoffs is now being deemed as a repeat offender. It's like, yeah, sure, but like, why is he getting penalized for it more severely? Or like, why Shifley, who made it was just an unnecessary hit. There was no need for the hit.
But it wasn't an illegal hit.
No, exactly. He hit him in the chest. Yeah, sure, he skated in from wherever.
I think the issue is
Glided
they
into the
literally do their suspensions based off public backlash.
That's basically what it seems like. Like, everyone hated Kadri and blah blah blah. Perfect. We'll slap 8 games on him. And then Ryan Reeves goes out and fucking shoves his knee down on Ryan Graves' face for 30 seconds. Rips out his fucking hair, and literally is like yelling he's gonna fucking kill him while he's sitting over top of him. But no, that's not intent to injure. That's a good, clean fucking hockey play. Let's give him 2 games. And then he gets back in the lineup and he's running around like a fucking clown trying to hurt people. Like, there's just no consistency whatsoever in the league, and it's fucking a joke.
Yeah, guys. Well, I think that wraps up this hockey talk this week. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you again next week. Same time, same place. Probably not same time because we upload at random time on Saturdays. So.
Zero, peace.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.